And welcome back to the Law and Crime Network. We are following a big story today out of California, the story and the trial of the Hollywood Ripper. That's a man named Michael Gargiulo, accused of murdering 2 women and an attempted murder charge for a third. We are taking you into that courtroom, but first, I want to bring in our executive trial producer, Cathy Russon. She is with us right now from California. She's been sitting inside that courtroom all morning long, because of course it's only 12:45 there, and they are on a lunch break. Tell us, what's your initial reaction to everything you've seen?
So I'll have to say that I haven't been inside the courtroom. They have all the media set up. That's why I look like I'm in a cage back here, up on a different floor in the media room. But I do plan on going down in the afternoon for a little bit so I can gauge the jury. But this is a horrific case. I mean, horrific case. And the prosecution has been going into very, very detailed information about all of the murders, even one he's not charged with in this county, and showing the bodies. So that's not something our viewers will see, but I unfortunately saw it because it was coming in on our raw feed, and he horrifically. Now I guess he's innocent until proven guilty, but his DNA is all over it. But these girls were horrifically mutilated. Ashley Ellerin was stabbed 47 times. Maria Bruno had her breast cut off. Just horrible, horrible murders.
Yeah, it's really jarring, actually, to hear, and I'm not even the one seeing it like you. With that, though, that brings a lot of emotion that'll come out in these jurors because of things like that. Those pictures, those images they're seeing, all the horrific details that you just described. What is that how's that set the scene for the jury here?
Well, look, we have to remember with jurors, these are just average citizens who got a jury summons. This isn't like they're, not necessarily true crime fans or whatever. They didn't ask for this, and now they're being subjected to these horrific pictures and the details of what happened to these women. And, I barely call Trisha in Illinois a woman. She just turned 18. She just graduated high school. We do know from hearing from jurors in past trials, we do know that these things stay with jurors, and they stay with jurors long after the trial, and sometimes a lifetime. They can't get images out of their head.
Yeah, and you said these aren't people who signed up for this. They got their jury sentence, and this is what they got. It's a lot of really compelling information, but at the same time, it's going to evoke those emotions. What happens? We've only heard from the prosecution thus far. When are we expected to hear from the defense?
Okay, so court resumes at 1:30 Pacific time. Prosecutor's still going. He originally told the judge he had about 2 hours of material, and he's been talking for about an hour and a half. So we expect him to finish up, and then the defense will go. The defense said this morning that they do expect to wrap it up today, because we were thinking for a while maybe this is going to go until tomorrow, but we are planning on them wrapping up with openings today.
All right, Cathy, thank you so much. We will definitely be following this closely and get back to you when we have more new information. But